Do you ever wake up already tired? Not physically, but somewhere deeper?
A kind of heaviness that clings to you, even when you've done nothing hard. It's not in your muscles. It's in your chest, your thoughts, your mood. That's not laziness.
It's not weakness.
It's emotional exhaustion. And you're not alone. In today's world, being emotionally drained has almost become the norm. We're running on low batteries and high expectations, trying to meet demands, both visible and invisible, without ever stopping to recharge.
So what's really going on? Why do so many of us feel this way? And more importantly, what can we do to start healing?
Let's explore. Emotional fatigue doesn't always come from big trauma. It builds slowly, silently, through everyday moments. You say yes when you mean no. You push through the day when your mind is screaming for rest. You smile in conversations you don't want to be in. You help others while ignoring your own needs. Every small sacrifice chips away at your emotional reserves.
At first you don't notice, but over time the cracks start to show.
You become irritated easily.
Simple tasks feel overwhelming.
You feel disconnected from things you once loved. You withdraw socially, not because you hate people, but because you have nothing left to give. This is the emotional tax of modern life.
We are constantly performing, pretending, pleasing, producing, even when we're depleted. Your brain is not just dealing with the present moment. It's replaying the past.
It's worrying about the future. It's analyzing every conversation, every silence, every possibility.
It's like running 100 tabs in your mental browser all day long. From social media feeds to unread messages, work pressure to family expectations. Our brains are overstimulated, constantly scanning, reacting, solving.
And guess what? Thinking all the time is exhausting. Your brain was designed to solve, but not 24/7.
It needs quiet.
It needs boredom. It needs stillness.
But when was the last time you had any of those?
One of the biggest causes of emotional exhaustion is the pressure to be fine. We hide our sadness because we don't want to be a burden. We suppress our anger because we're afraid of conflict. We avoid crying because it feels weak. But all those unspoken emotions don't disappear. They bury themselves deep inside. They fester. They show up later, as anxiety, as fatigue, as emotional numbness.
Pretending to be okay takes more energy than actually being real.
So ask yourself, where in your life are you performing? Where are you overfunctioning?
Who are you trying to protect at the cost of your own peace?
Here's what's silently draining you every day. Notifications. Constant alerts hijack your attention. Comparison. Scrolling through curated lives creates invisible pressure. Information overload. Endless content leaves you mentally stuffed, emotionally starved. Lack of boundaries. You're always available. To everyone except yourself. And maybe worst of all, the guilt of doing nothing. You feel lazy for resting, unproductive for pausing. So you never truly stop. You just collapse. Still unsure if you're emotionally drained? Here are common signs. You feel tired even after sleeping. You zone out during conversations. You avoid calls, texts, or even social plans.
You feel numb, not sad, just flat.
You cry over small things, or nothing at all. You fantasize about running away, not to escape others, but to finally hear your own thoughts. If any of these resonate, you're not broken. You're just overdue for emotional rest.
Healing emotional exhaustion isn't about doing more.
It's about doing less, more intentionally.
Let's look at practical, proven ways to start.
Create a no list.
Most people have to-do lists. You need a don't-do list.
Write down people you won't engage with anymore.
Things you won't explain again.
Situations you won't tolerate.
This creates emotional boundaries, the foundation of healing.
Schedule micro-rest. You don't need a vacation to rest. Try 5-10-minute breaks during your day. Sit in silence. Breathe slowly. Look at a tree, the sky, the ceiling, and just be. Micro-rest gives your brain space to exhale. Express something every day. Your emotions don't need to be fixed, just heard.
Journal 1 sentence per day.
Say out loud, I'm overwhelmed or I'm frustrated.
Let the feeling exist without judgment.
What you name, you reclaim. Digital detox, even for 30 minutes. Turn off notifications. Put your phone in another room.
Give your mind the chance to be alone with itself.
You'll be surprised how powerful silence is. Unfollow guilt. You are allowed to stop explaining your healing. You can grow quietly. You can rest without earning it. You do not need permission to be human.
Slow down intentionally.
Eat slower, walk slower, speak slower. Slowing down physically sends your nervous system a signal. You're safe. You're not being chased. You're allowed to pause. Practice 1-sentence meditation. Try this. Right now I don't need to fix anything.
Or right now it's okay to just exist.
Say it.
Breathe into it. Repeat it daily.
You don't heal emotional exhaustion with a single act.
You heal by creating new patterns.
By replacing urgency with presence. By choosing boundaries over burnout. By choosing self-connection over self-neglect. You don't have to earn rest.
You don't have to apologize for slowing down.
And you certainly don't have to keep proving your worth by how much you can endure. You're allowed to feel. You're allowed to pause. You're allowed to heal. So if you're emotionally drained right now, know this: you're not weak. You're just tired from carrying too much. And you deserve it, starting today, to carry less. One breath at a time. One truth at a time. One act of care at a time. Welcome back to yourself.